Running a little bit behind schedule, but that's been the case here for all of these fantastic games during the All-Stars. And powered by SSVEC, from Stonefield 2, we bring you two colossal teams that will face off tonight. 82 degrees, a 92% full moon here on the award-winning Cool FM Sports. It's Jeff Davenport with the Code Breaker back in the studio, giving you the graphics. John Berger on the cameras, plural. We'll talk more about that as this evening goes along. And Gunnar Voss will be joining us here in just a second. Want to run through all of our fantastic sponsors like SSVEC, our presenting sponsor, as well as Seniors Helping Seniors, Desert RV in Wichita City, BEREAN Academy, Stan Greer Millworks, MORSE Automotive Group, American Southwest Credit Union, TWN Communications, Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC, Vista Pros Heating and Cooling, The Doggo Lotto, Sonic of Sierra Vista, Duran Plumbing, the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, Eagle Plumbing, Copper Queen Community Hospital all across Cochise County, Grasshopper Landscaping, La Sierra Grill Steakhouse in Hereford, Aloe Fiber, Sierra Toyota, and Vinny's Pizza. We are ready to rock and roll on the mound for Sierra Vista, Austin Gold. And coming up to the plates, leading off for Douglas, that had a perfect game one game ago, but don't count out Sierra Vista. They ended up mercy ruling their opponent in the last game too. It's the unstoppable force meeting the immovable object. It's live, and Ian leads off for Douglas. Sees that first pitch go low, ball one. And again, this game was supposed to start right around 8 o'clock. So we're running about an hour and 15 minutes behind at time of first pitch. Decent pitch up and in for ball two to Ian Quijada. Number 8, facing his number 8 opponent, Austin Gold, and that goes up high for ball 3. So 3 balls thrown by Austin to the leadoff hitter, Ian Quijada. From the stretch, the 3-0. We'll go outside for ball 4. So 4 pitches equals 1 walk, and the leadoff hitter is aboard. Gunnar Voss is joining us. Gunnar, how's it going, man? You've been watching these teams and seen them do some really good stuff over the course. This is the winner's bracket tonight. What does it mean to win tonight against a winner's bracket team?
It's pretty important tonight. If you win this game, you go up against Nogales on Tuesday, I believe. And if you lose this game, you go into the loser's bracket. If you lose one more, you're out of the tournament. You know, it's pretty important. It's not set who the loser of this game is going to be playing, but this is a very important game for both teams. And if you win this game, it's a lot more likely that you win the tournament, but it's never 0%.
It's a 1-1 count to Arvin Hurtado, number 34 of Douglas, with a runner on first. Again, both of these teams, this is a winner's bracket game, so no team that loses tonight will be eliminated from this tournament. That's popped up foul on the first base side. Bring it back, get a snack. That's the rule.
Bring it back.
The good news is there's no real major thoroughfare behind Stonefield 2, unlike Stonefield 1 that has Tacoma right there for the kids to try to dodge cars that are coming down Tacoma. Probably not this late at night unless they're leaving the other game. There's a game going on at Stonefield 1, but you're watching the Stonefield 2. 8 to 10-year-olds, that pitch goes over the head of the catcher. Ian will take off and make it to second base, so he stands on second. And it is a 2-2 count to Arvin. At the plate, Austin Gold on the mound for Sierra Vista, and now home plate umpire Robin Murray, who is the head of the district, comes out. I'm not sure, is he exchanging baseballs, looking at him, or just chatting with Austin possibly about a motion that he's making? It looked like it was just checking the ball out there, making sure it's okay. As the head of this District 8, Robin Murray crouches behind home plate. The 2-2 count with Mike's Action Photos taking all the pictures here. Ends up going high to run the count full with a runner on second. The full count, runner on second. And gets a piece of it, and that'll get fouled out of play. And boy, bounced right in front of that car. How did it not hit that car?
Got a lucky bounce.
But if you bring it back, you still get a snack.
Gael Avachuco in the on-deck circle for Douglas. No outs. This game just underway. Full count, runner on second. A lot of chatter coming from the Douglas dugout. As Austin from the stretch, and that will go high and in. 2 walks to start off this game for Douglas. 2 aboard, no outs. Gael coming to the plate. Got his orange bat that can be seen from space. If Artemis 2 was still up there, they would be able to look down and see that bat. Having a lot of control issues to start this game, Austin Gold. And head coach for Sierra Vista already calling time, knowing that this game, as Gunnar mentioned before, is extremely important just to maintain the winner's bracket seeding and to continue through. Again, neither team will be ejected from the tournament with a loss tonight. Does that kind of make you feel good, Gunnar, knowing that, wow, this is, every game is a must-win game, but knowing that your back is not against the wall in the winner's bracket?
Definitely, but personally, I never had that mindset when I played. The coach of Sierra Vista definitely doesn't have that mindset, but it is reassuring to know that if you lose a game, you're not out, and there's still more baseball to be played, and there's always a chance to win the tournament.
I talked with the head coach of the Sierra Vista team before the game started, and I did mention that, you know, so Douglas was the one that had the perfect game last time, and he said, yeah, and no intimidation. No intimidation from him or his players, but trying to find the strike zone for Austin Gold has been a challenge thus far in this game. And there is a great pitch, nice breaking ball, called strike on the outside part of the plate. Runners on first and second for Douglas, no outs here in the top of the first. Gael Avachuco at the plate for Douglas. Hey, if you're watching us from Douglas, be sure to share this video around to all your favorite Douglas pages, tag all your friends. Let everybody see what's going on here on Cool FM. We're emanating from the Cool FM Live YouTube channel. If you're not following Cool FM on YouTube, please do. Over 2,600 followers there. Of course, nearly 60,000 on the Cool FM Live Facebook page. Gets a piece of it, pops it up in the air, and very disciplined base running by both base runners as it's popped up to second base. The second baseman, number 10, Mateo Pena, makes the catch for the out. Out number 1. And having those players hold on the bases shows the discipline that they have. Now, Douglas is world-renowned for having excellent baseball players. Their 12U team has already won their district and will be heading on to the next round as the pitch gets by the catcher. So 2 runners in scoring position now. Ian on third, Arvin on second, and at the plate, Emilio Garcia.
2 runners in scoring position. This could be a optimizing position for Douglas.
Here in the top of the first, they can make some noise for sure with just 1 down. That breaking pitch moved Emilio out of the batter's box, but it crossed over perfectly. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That pitch goes low, 2-1. To the cleanup hitter, Emilio. Austin from the stretch. A high strike, but called strike nonetheless. Evens the count again. Looking for out number 2 with 2 in scoring position. And that goes to the outside, a full count. Boy, running your pitch count up like this is not what Sierra Vista had in mind in the top of the first. A couple of players going all the way with a full count. Payoff pitch goes inside, ball 4. 3 players on base, all via walk. Bases are loaded for Arturo Diaz. With only 1 out here in the top of the first. And now their coaches from Sierra Vista telling the infield to come in because they want to make the force at home. And time called by home plate umpire Robin Murray, who will now talk to Austin Gold, probably about a pitching motion, and use that opportunity to trade balls. This is the best part about the 8, 9, and 10-year-old bracket is that, again, you saw the fist bump from Robin Murray, the home plate umpire and district head, giving Austin Gold a pep talk, telling him, encouraging him, just giving him a break, number one, letting him catch his breath, and then probably showing him something about his motion, saying, hey, make sure you come to a full set. And that is a gorgeous pitch right across the plate. Arturo watches that go inside, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike, bases loaded, 1 down. Top of the first, Douglas. 3 players on base, all via walk. The only out was an infield popped fly. Almost pulled the trigger on it, but stopped. And it was a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Gold, is he starting to find a rhythm? 1-2 count. And now Robin Murray decides to go and have a chat with the first base umpire, or I'm sorry, with the first base coach, excuse me. There's only 2 umpires on the field, 1 behind the plate and 1 standing just behind second base. Do you guys enjoy these different angles that John is giving you on the camera? Leave him some love in the live chat. Got a couple angles coming for you here, so you can see what's going on, giving you a better view. The 1-2. And that will go off the helmet, and the hit by pitch brings in the first run of this game in the top of the first. 1 out. It's 1-0 Douglas. Gunnar, what are the challenges of waiting so long to start a game and being 8, 9, and 10 years old, starting a game at 9:15 at night?
It just really wears down the mental and energy of the game. And, you know, warming up multiple times in a day is more wearing on the body than you think.
And I think we're seeing how that could affect the rest of this evening. Mateo at the plate for Douglas. Gets a piece of it. That'll go into center field and get cut off by the center fielder. 1 run will score. Another run will come around. They'll send the base runner to third. Slides in safe. And Mateo gets to second. A 2 RBI double for Mateo. Makes it 3-0 Douglas with 1 down here in the top of the first. What did you see there, Gunnar?
I just saw a really hard hit ball go straight down the center of the field. I mean, it was a great play by the center center fielder to get it in as fast as he could, but at that point, it's just damage control.
But I thought the center fielder did a great job cutting it off and not letting it go all the way to the fence. There was a chance for it too, and he was there to make the play. That'll bring up Julian Loretto. With runners on second and third, called strike. Evens the count, still only 1 down. A rough top of the first for Sierra Vista, but we'll see what their bats can do. But they got to get out of this inning. Big swing, big miss. Strike 2. So ahead in the count, 1-2. The pitch from Austin. It's a piece of that fouled off to the... Oh, that went off. Did that go off a car?
Yeah.
It did. It sounded like a hood, right? Did it sound like a hood?
Yeah, I believe so. It was that black car behind the dugout there.
And about a dozen kids go run to chase it down because when they bring it back, they get a snack. And that is a called strike 3. 2 down. Runners on second and third. The pitch count over 30. Mateo Villalobos at the plate for Douglas. Coming toward the bottom of the order. That pitch goes outside, 1-0. Thank you to all of our sponsors. We'll talk about them in between innings. Gets a piece of it. That goes to deep center field, left center field. That'll go all the way to the wall. 2 runs will score. Mateo stops at second base. Another 2 RBI double for Mateo. Makes it 5-0 Douglas here in the top of the first.
Yeah, if you saw correctly, I think there's a little bit of a communication error between left field and center field there.
Both of them kind of stopped as
Yeah.
they saw the ball come down, but it was a big hit though, right, Gunnar?
Yeah, that was definitely a hard hit ball for sure.
So they didn't have a lot of time to react. What a move by the Sierra Vista catcher, Camden, making a big move there to keep that ball from going behind him. I don't know how he got up that fast. That was a fast throw from Austin Gold. A 1-0 count to Ruby. Female on this Douglas team. That's okay, I can hold your hand, John. It's all right, through the fence. Ruby Hurtado on a 2-0 count, watches a strike go by. It's great to see young ladies participating here in the Little League. As that goes inside, gets past the catcher, that'll advance. Mateo to third. So runner on third, 2 down. A 3-1 count. And that is ball 4. Bounces in for another walk here in the top of the first. Nearing 40 pitches. Austin Gold and the Sierra Vista team. And time is called by the Sierra Vista head coach. He will walk out and have a chat with his infield. And as they do that, hey, let's take a second to thank our sponsors. SSVEC powering our live stream sports coverage all season long, all year round. We're grateful for them, as well as Seniors Helping Seniors, where the caregivers are seniors themselves who show up ready to exceed expectations. You can find them online at southernarizonaSHS.com or call the number in the post description. Thank you to Desert RV in Huachuca City. Jeff Rose and his team aiming to build a community that surpasses RVs by giving back through local youth sports sponsorships, veteran support, and community fundraising events. But if you are in the market for a fifth wheel travel trailer or RV, make sure you check out desertrvcenter.com. And a pitching change is made. So I believe it was 38 pitches that Austin had in the top of the first, and he got run after 2/3 of an inning. So who's the new pitcher that we're bringing in, Gunnar?
On the mound for Sierra Vista is number 9, Boone Hall, the right fielder, coming into the infield to throw some pitches and hopefully strike out the back and get to the bats.
So Austin Gold getting an ovation from the fans here. 38 pitches. And just like, see, this is why we're telling them what to say, basically, is what we're doing. Gunnar Voss, Jeff Davenport, John Berger here, giving you a couple different angles tonight. And if you're hearing crowds cheer in the background, there is another game going on the Stonefield 1, but here on Stonefield 2, Boone Hall warming up, getting ready for his pitches with a runner on third, 2 down. How are you guys? Good to see you. And coming to the plate for Douglas, Jesus Dominguez. I'm sorry, there's runners on the corners, first and third, because Ruby took a walk. Almost didn't see her over there. But she is good to go. She just gave a thumbs up to her third base coach. Robin Murray, the home plate umpire, brushes off the dish. Jesus steps up. And we'll see how Boone does. Coming into pitch here. Throws a ball outside for his first pitch, 1-0. And that goes high for ball 2. And Ruby will take off and get to second base. She steals second, uncontested. So 2 more in scoring position. For Jesus, that ball gets past the catcher, great job. And boy, very lucky to have that bounce off the chain link. The 3-0. High pitch called strike. Got to take on 3-0. Jesus does. And it's 3-1. 2 down, 2 on. And that will go off the helmet, a hit by pitch, the second one in this top of the first inning. And once again, the bases are loaded for Douglas. A nightmare of a top of the first for the Sierra Vista team.
Jeremiah Ortiz.
And already out in center field, they got the rally shirts going on. Swinging the shirts around out in center. But Jeremiah Ortiz steps up to the plate with the bases loaded and watches ball 1 go by. Mateo on third, Ruby on second. Jesus on first, and there is a strike by Boone. One ball, 1 strike. And that is a gorgeous painting the corner pitch by Boone. Jeremiah in the hole, 1 and 2. And that will go inside. Get past the catcher. Mateo will slide in safe. 6-0 Douglas. And the 2 runners advance. Ruby now stands on third. Jesus now stands on second. As the Douglas dugout celebrates a half a dozen runs.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Douglas is definitely coming out hot, just like they came out in the first game. They had a no-hitter that game, which was very impressive no matter the level. And they're definitely just bringing the power.
And even when Sierra Vista's pitchers are getting the ball across the plate, the hits are making contact. And that is a called strike 3. That will retire the side. Douglas will leave 2 on, but not before 6 come across the plate in the top of the first. We'll see how Sierra Vista responds in the bottom of the first in a game powered by SSVEC and brought to you by BEREAN Academy, a proud supporter of local sports where skill, strategy, and determination take center stage. For the best in academics and athletics, make sure you check out BEREAN Academy of Sierra Vista on Facebook. Thank you to Stan Greer Millworks, Southeastern Arizona's premier supplier of custom doors and windows with a distinguished history spanning 40 years. With offices in Tucson and on South Highway 92 in Hereford, you can discover more at their locations or at stangreermillworks.com and pass on a legacy with Stan Greer Millworks. Thank you to the MORSE Automotive Group, Sierra Vista, and all of Cochise County is backed by MORSE. Thank you to American Southwest Credit Union. With America 250 coming up, you know they're excited about that, and they are always fired up to cheer on our hometown athletes. They know that youth sports builds character and the kind of community spirit that makes us all proud. At ASCU, your money stays local. Member NCUA, equal opportunity lender. Thank you to TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. Thank you to Jason and Heather Davis at Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC of Sierra Vista. They've pioneered that visionary approach of customer-centric service. Find them online at prestigesierravista.com. Thank you to Vista Pros Heating and Cooling as the temperatures are finally cooling down here this evening. Looking at about 82 degrees right now with a 92% full moon. Vista Pros Heating and Cooling can keep you feeling at the perfect temperature all summer long. Stay cool with Vista Pros Heating and Cooling, local, reliable, professional. We are looking at a 6-0 lead coming out of the first. Gunnar, if you're Sierra Vista, what is your goal? You can't get all 6 runs back with one swing. So what is going to be your goal here in the bottom of the first for the team in blue?
Honestly, just minimize outs and just run the inning as long as you can. And really just try to get as many people on base as you can. And, you know, runs just come naturally as people get on base and people get hits, but it's usually up to the kids and just, you know, what they want to swing at. And it really comes down to the kids, and that's all there is to it.
And Arturo Diaz is on the mound for Douglas as he's taking his final warm-up pitch as they throw down to second. And we'll see what the Douglas defense can do here in the bottom of the first. The leadoff hitter for Sierra Vista, Case Molesworth, the first baseman. So Sierra Vista's in a hole, but we know that they can put up a bunch of runs. They did it one game ago. They're in the winner's bracket for a reason. And we'll see what their bats can do, making contact on the first pitch, grounder to second. Thrown over to first, one pitch, one out. Austin Gold, the starting pitcher, will step into the batter's box next for the Sierra Vista team. You guys enjoy these views that John's giving you? Look at the different views as it's following around the field. And there's a grounder that gets past the third baseman. That'll get past the left fielder. Austin will round first base. He will head to second. Round second. He will come into third. No, he will get back to second base, being forced back to second on a ground rule double because the ball went under the fence. That was going to be a triple gunner.
Yeah, that was definitely an awesome hit by Austin Gold down the line. It seemed too hard for the third baseman to just ground, and he kind of just popped up. It was a weird bounce, and it just went down the line, and, well, it went under the fence. Unlucky, but runners are on base.
And runner in scoring position for number 10, Mateo Pena, the second baseman, will come to the bat for Sierra Vista. Runner on second, one out. But two pitches and two swings. That breaking pitch locked Mateo up. But it was called a ball, 1-0. But a hot shot by Austin down that third base line. It's not called the hot corner for nothing. The windup. Swing and a miss, evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. Here in the bottom of the first, that score is correct that you see from the code breaker, Cody Ethel, back in the studio, showing you 6-0. 6 runs coming across the plate. It could have been worse, quite honestly, for Sierra Vista here in the bottom of the first. And that breaking pitch will go wide and outside, high and outside. Austin stays on second. Arturo gets the sign, nods his head. Swing and a miss on the high heat, evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Boy, Mateo thought that was strike 3. So did the Sierra Vista team. They were sending out the next batter, but nope, it's 2-2. Pitch. My goodness, that breaking pitch continues to lock him up, but it gets across the plate. And now the count runs full. Mateo awaits the payoff pitch from Arturo. Swing and a miss. 2 down, but Austin gets up. Oh my goodness, got hit in the face. What happened? I'm not sure exactly what happened. Austin didn't slide. I don't know if the ball hit him or if the glove hit him. I believe it was the glove, but he came in right in front of us, did not slide. He's okay. That is why they wear helmets, and I believe just the way that looked, it was not pretty, but thankfully Austin is okay. And he stands on third base. Brian Castro will step into the batter's box with 2 down. A lot of breaking pitches thrown by Arturo. That seems to be his go-to pitch, Gunner.
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, I would say it's leaning more towards breaking balls than fastballs so far.
Low and away. 2-0 count with 2 down, runner on third. Light breeze picking up and blowing out to left field. And that is popped up in the air. The shortstop and left fielder are both making the call, but the shortstop does. Sierra Vista will leave one on, get none across. We finish one. It's 6-0 Douglas. In a game powered by SSVEC and brought to you by the Doggo Lotto, the world's #1 shelter dog game show, emanating from the Nancy J. Brewer Animal Care Center on East Highway 90 in Sierra Vista every Monday, 6 p.m. Arizona time. We just had a winner of Doggo Lotto on Monday, and I met her today. She was at Grateful Goods this morning. She came up to me after the video was over, and she won $400 in cash and prizes. She was the solo winner of the Doggo Lotto, and she let me know. I saw the number, and I was sure that when the dogs picked those balls, I thought there's no way any number is going to win. And all of a sudden there was a winner, and I asked her, I said, ma'am, I have no idea how you picked those numbers. She's like, oh, I didn't, my dog did. She laid out, Gunner, she laid out the numbers, and her dog walked across 3 numbers, and those were the lucky numbers that got drawn in Doggo Lotto. That's a lucky dog and a wonderful owner. Very nice to meet Linda. Congratulations to her. Check out Doggo Lotto every Monday, 6 p.m. Arizona time. Thank you to Sonic on East Fry Boulevard. Hey, swing by there for some sweet treats. I know it's a late night tonight, but they're open late. And, of course, Wednesdays, Wacky Pack Wednesday, where kids' meals are $2.49. Thursdays, 99-cent corn dogs. Oh, goodness gracious. Check out Sonic on East Fry Boulevard. Thank you to Duran Plumbing, serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County for residential and commercial plumbing projects for over 10 years, but with a lifetime of experience in the industry. Proud supporter of our local sports and athletes all across Cochise County. Check the post description for all of our sports sponsors. Getting toward the bottom of the order. It is literally the bottom of the order. William at the plate for Douglas. Watches ball 1 go low and away by Boone. The relief pitcher coming in after 2/3 of an inning. And that pitch goes outside. Again, this is a winner's bracket game. Both of these teams came in with big-time victories, including that big no-hitter by Douglas. Took 3 pitchers to do it, but at any level, any sort of no-hitter or perfect game or anomaly like that is awesome at any level, much less that 8, 9, and 10-year-old level. And that was a great pitch by Boone. That will even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that is a called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. Boone finds his spot. 1 up, 1 down, and we're back to the top of the order for Douglas. Ian Quijada jogs around behind the home plate umpire and steps into the batter's box for his second at-bat in this game here in the 2nd inning. Swing and a miss. Beautiful pitch by Boone.
Boone seems to be finding a groove.
That one goes a little low. That was a good pitch. Ian didn't bite. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down. Here in the top of the 2nd inning. And that breaking pitch will go outside. That was like a fastball, maybe a 2-seam, because it had a little bit of cut to it. And that goes inside, that fastball. Makes it 3-1 to the leadoff hitter for this Douglas team. And that goes outside. Ian will take off for first. Round first, nope, he'll just keep his leg there on the bag. As the ball went by the catcher, that was heads up base running as he became a base runner coming out of home plate. Arvin Hurtado steps into the batter's box for Douglas. 1 out, 1 on. And that pitch will go wide past the catcher. Ian easily makes it into second. Round second, looks back, ball already in the hands of Boone as he heads back to the mound. Gets a piece of it, pops it straight up in the air. It'll stay in the field. The third baseman now making a tough catch. The wind started picking up and blew it over, but Blanco came over to make that catch. 2 down. Runner on second. Daniel Lavachuco at the plate for Douglas. And Boone is definitely finding his stride now. That pitch goes a little high. Evens the count, 1-1. And the crazy part is Boone is already up to 25 pitches. With the 38 that Austin had, I mean, you're already looking at well over 50 pitches by Sierra Vista, and there's only 2 down in the top of the second. So Douglas has definitely put the pressure on the pitching and the defense of Sierra Vista. That one will be popped up on the first base side, but Boone will make the catch, and that will retire the side. Douglas leaves one on, but no damage done as no more runs come across the plate. We'll see what Sierra Vista can do when they answer and come to the plate in the bottom of the second, down by 6.
Pitch count 2-7.
Thank you so much to all of our sponsors who make this coverage possible, like the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. Proud to support these young athletes all season long. If you're in the market to buy or sell your home or land, make your first call to your real estate experts, Sherry Ethel and her team at Long Realty. Thank you to the Bausinger family at Eagle Plumbing, providing expert service in Cochise County for over 5 decades. Family owned and trusted for everything from leaks to major repairs. They're just one call away. Eagle Plumbing, proud supporter of local sports. Thank you to Copper Queen Community Hospital with locations in Bisbee, in Douglas, and in the Hereford, Palominas area. If you're looking for a new physician or medical team for you and your family, full medical services provided by Copper Queen Community Hospital all across Cochise County. Thank you to Grasshopper Landscaping. Quality from the ground up. The Trejo family and team always there for you. During summertime, you don't need to drag that hose all the way out to your grass, to your trees, or your shrubbery, anything like that. You can get that drip system going, and they will be able to do that for you. Just give Grasshopper a call, stop by and see them, and they will take care of you. Looks like the other Sierra Vista team. How you guys doing? You guys do okay? You are doing okay? Okay. Just making sure. It is. Yeah, we're hanging out. How'd you guys do?
We lost 4-0.
Okay, so that means you're not eliminated from the tournament, though, correct?
No.
Okay, so that was okay. So you just go down to a different bracket, and then you hang in there. And you guys are the 12U, right? Okay, 11U. Thank you for correcting me. I appreciate that. Always good to know. Being able to get here and cheer on your 10U counterparts here, is that exciting? Is it good to come over and encourage them and have them knowing that you have their back?
Yeah, it's like, well, they're a really good team. They're like, when we scrimmage them, they beat us.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's what we expect from our Sierra Vista athletes, and you guys are the best of the best. You guys are the all-stars. That's why we're here, you know. That's right. We need to cheer them on. They need all the encouragement they can get. Thank you to Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up. So ball 1, thrown by Arturo. He's only thrown 12 pitches, as opposed to the near 60 that have been thrown by 2 different Sierra Vista pitchers. And we are here in the bottom of the second, called strike. Number 12, Adriel at the plate. 1-1 count. And that pitch breaks out of the strike zone. 2 balls, 1 strike. To the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the second. That is the good part about Sierra Vista having the last say, the last part of the inning. Even though they're down 6-0 at the moment, we know this team can rack up the runs and they can do it in a hurry. That pitch goes low, bounces into the catcher's mitt. Good job by the catcher to catch that on the bounce. 3-1. And now the Douglas catcher will call time and go out to talk to Arturo. Maybe they had some miscommunication there, Gunnar, right? Between the pitcher and catcher. Want to make sure they're on the same page, right?
Yeah. It looks like the catcher's just giving the pitcher a few tips, you know, just trying to help him hone his strike zone and find his groove.
As the infield will reset, the 3-1 pitch forthcoming to Adriel Blanco.
All right, let's go, Adriel. Go.
The rest of the Sierra Vista 11U team just wrapped up their game. They're coming over here to cheer on their 10U counterparts. Swing and a miss. That'll run the count full.
Come on, you got this. I win this battle over.
Again, Arturo using that breaking pitch to his advantage. The full count
Let's go, Adriel.
to the leadoff hitter, Adriel. Gets a piece of it, pops it up. Will it have enough room to stay in play? It does. Oh, just off the glove of the catcher. Had to remove his mask, look up, find the ball. A lot to happen in the space where the ball was coming down quickly. Stays full.
Let's go, 1-2. You got this, kid. Let's go, 2. 12. Let's go, Adriel. Win this battle over, kid. Let's go, Adriel.
Hot dog? I want it.
And pops him up again. That one looks like it will go out of play into the stands as the adults get to bring it back and get a snack. That's right, bring it back, get a snack. That's the rule, right?
Yeah. I'm snagging.
So Adriel, being a fighter there in the batter's box, trying to push Arturo and his pitch count a little bit to the limit. Again, full count. And that will go in the dirt. Leadoff hitter is aboard for Sierra Vista. And now the relief pitcher, Boone Hall, will come to the plate for his first at-bat in this game. 1 off, no outs. Boone at the bat. That goes high. Gets a piece of it, and that'll go into left field. On one hop, it went right to the left fielder. And the base hit will put 2 on for Sierra Vista with no outs here in the bottom of the second. Camden comes to the plate, the catcher for this Sierra Vista team.
Come on, Cam. That's not a hit, buddy.
With 2 on and no outs. Good position for this Sierra Vista team here in the bottom of the second. Swings and misses. I believe he got a piece of it, went into the catcher's mitt. 0-1 count.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We know the Sierra Vista team can put up the runs in a hurry. Just like Douglas did in the top of the first, getting all 6 of their runs in the top of the first. That's fouled out of play on the first base side. And that young person over there on the far side of the field caught it on a 2-hopper, and he will bring it back to get a snack. Gunnar, how exciting is it to bring it back and get a snack?
I've been there, I've done that. It is
So many
the
times,
best
right?
feeling, yes. It is definitely worth it to get that snack.
And that is a called strike 3. The breaking pitch coming through again for Arturo. Locking up Camden. And now Lane will head to the batter's box with 1 down, runners on first and second. So a big strikeout there, Gunnar. How big was that out?
Yeah, that definitely could switch the momentum in a minute. That was definitely pretty big for Douglas.
What a breaking pitch. Holy cow.
Yeah,
Gunnar Arturo's breaking pitch is on fire tonight.
yeah, it's hard to hit a ball that is a lot slower than your average fastball, so it definitely can throw off the hitter.
And so much movement on it, too.
Yes.
Swing and a miss, and that was the fastball coming up right after that breaking pitch. Lane just a little bit behind it, 0-2.
The only thing more effective than an actual breaking ball is just speed changes, and your speed changing and your pitching is very, very effective.
The wind up in the 0-2. And that breaking pitch will be called strike 3. Breaking pitch, fastball, curveball, strikeout, 2 down, 2 on.
I say number, you say 0.
Easton.
Zero. Number. Zero. Number. Zero. Number. Zero the hero.
We'll see if 0 is the hero. Easton Workman. Swings and misses at the fastball.
Don't worry about it.
The 0-1 pitch. Coming from Arturo.
What?
Taking his time. That was a fastball
Good
up.
eye.
Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. To Easton. Now some of the family members who were watching the other game have migrated over to Stonefield 2. This game got started an hour and 20 minutes late. So everybody gets to enjoy most of this game coming from the other field. And that was a beautiful pitch right across the plate. So Easton in the hole, 1-2. Arturo ahead in the count, 2 on, 2 down. And swing and a miss on the outside. Was that a breaking pitch or a fastball? I couldn't even tell.
It was
It was like it looked like it was moving outside the entire way.
It was a breaking pitch.
But either way, Sierra Vista leaves 2 on, gets none across. We'll head to the top of the 3rd. It is still 6-0 Douglas. Thank you to our sports sponsors like La Sierra Grill Steakhouse out in Hereford, supporting these fine athletes and teams all across Cochise County. They're open for their lunch specials, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., Tuesday through Saturday. Find them online, get their menu, and see all the pictures of their amazing food that they have out there at LaSierraGrillSteakhouse.net, where flavor lives. Thank you to Allo Fiber, your new home team internet, TV, and phone provider. Visit allofiber.com to learn about the Allo Fiber difference and become a fiber fan, now available in Sierra Vista. Big thanks to our good friends over at Sierra Toyota. Right now, Sierra Toyota wants to buy your car, truck, or SUV. You can get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less, and no vehicle will be turned away. Sierra Toyota, locally owned, community driven. Thank you to Chip and his staff over at Vinny's Pizza on Frontage Road in Sierra Vista, serving the community for nearly 5 decades with the best pizza, wings, and sandwiches. Proud to support our live stream sports coverage here on the award-winning Cool FM Sports, emanating from the Cool FM Live YouTube channel, which has about over 2,600 subscribers. You can subscribe for free. Just go to your YouTube platform, find Cool FM Live, hit that subscribe button. We'd love to get those numbers up as well, because we're emanating from YouTube and going on to our Cool FM Facebook, which has nearly 60,000 followers. In the last month, Todd let me know, 1,000 new followers have come aboard on Cool FM. Make sure you share this video around. We'd love to hit 60,000 before the end of summer. And you can stop by and see it all right here at Cool FM Live. For the best news, sports, information, and more, it's all right here. And this game is powered by SSVEC. Don't forget, Monday at 7:30 is Bisbee versus Douglas All-Star Little League Baseball District 8 Championship game for majors 10 to 12.
Really?
Oh, so we lost the other camera. All right.
Gunnar, could you come in here and man the camera for a second?
Yep.
He can do that. Gunner's a utility player, for crying out loud. He can do it all.
Okay. Let's see.
So, leading off. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's back.
Sweet.
Leading off for Douglas here in the top of the 3rd is Emilio Garcia. Boone still on the mound for Sierra Vista. And that pitch, or that grounder, got him just in time. It looked like it went off the glove of Boone to the shortstop. Then the shortstop made that quick throw over to first. One up, one
Golly.
down.
Strong ass sense.
Arturo heading to the plate. The pitcher for Douglas,
Right.
looking to try to help his own cause.
This is the zoom. Turn this off.
Boone from the stretch. Boy, great job by the Sierra Vista catcher. My goodness, that was a tough play. 1-0 to Arturo, to Arturo. Arturo Diaz, the pitcher. John's going to squeeze on by and check the other camera because he's got the 2-camera setup here. The 2-0 pitch to Arturo is called strike. Good pitch by Boone on the inside part of the plate. So Arturo kind of ducked down. That'll go high. Hitter's pitch coming at 3-1. To the pitcher Arturo. As he's at the plate. Here in the top of the third, his team leading. And that will go over his head or behind him. Leadoff hitter aboard. Oh, excuse me, I mean with one out. The second hitter is aboard. And that will bring up Mateo for Douglas. Called strike. Just past the 10 o'clock hour here in Sierra Vista, Arizona. Stonefield 2, the home of the award-winning Cool FM Sports, and that will be a hit by pitch in the back of that left hamstring area. So now 2 on with 1 out. And that is the third batter hit by a pitch in this game for Douglas. Second camera up. There we go. Getting you the view. Is it the Todd phone?
No, it's we're using 2 of these.
Oh, okay. Oh, time called, time called. So the Sierra Vista head coach looks back at his dugout, trying to figure out what to talk to his team about. They're going to meet him on the mound. And again, with Boone, at his pitch count is 36 right now. Gunnar, when you look at pitch count management here in the winner's bracket, this is not a must-win game, but the pitch count is something that you got to take with you to the next games that you play. What would be the pitch count limit that you as a head coach would be comfortable in keeping for your pitchers?
During this game, because the next game they would play is Tuesday, correct?
I believe.
Even if they lose.
If the loser, yeah. Yes.
So I'd probably pitch about 45 to 50 because after 35, you have to take 2 rest days. So he would still be able to pitch on Tuesday. So I would probably pull him at 45, and that'd be about it. You know, but if you really need them to pitch, if they win this game, I'm pretty sure they play Monday. So if they need him to pitch, then keep him down at 35.
Well, it doesn't even matter
area.
now. There's a new pitcher in the game for Sierra Vista, as we were discussing that exact thing. And you know that's what the head coach for Sierra Vista was talking about, was that pitch count.
Yeah.
It looks like, is it number 10? I'm sorry, I can't see number 2. That's Brian. So Brian is now on the mound for Sierra Vista, taking his warm-up throws. As he does that, hey, let me thank some of our sponsors. Thanks so much to SSVEC, powering our live stream sports coverage all season long. Thank you to Seniors Helping Seniors. We're the caregivers of seniors themselves. Cameron and his team are ready to help you and your family, and they show up ready to exceed expectations. Find them online at southernarizonaSHS.com. Thank you to Desert RV in Huachuca City, Jeff Rose and his fantastic team out there, always aiming to build a community that surpasses RVs by giving back through local youth sports sponsorships like covering this game, sponsoring the coverage here of this game, by giving back through veteran support. We know that they've done so much for veterans in our community, as well as first responders, and of course their community fundraising events. But if you're in the market for a travel trailer, fifth wheel or RV, make sure you check out desertrvcenter.com. Thank you to BEREAN Academy for the best in athletics and academics. BEREAN Academy of Sierra Vista, where skill, strategy, and determination take center stage. Thank you to Stan Greer Millworks at stangreermillworks.com on South Highway 92. If you're looking for doors and windows that'll be energy efficient, making sure that the cold air that your AC is pumping out stays inside your house, you need the best doors and windows, and those can only come from Stan Greer Millworks. I've got the Millguard windows and doors in my home, and they help my house stay energy efficient all year round. Thank you to the MORSE Automotive Group. Sierra Vista and all of Cochise County is backed by MORSE. Thank you to American Southwest Credit Union, with locations in Douglas and Sierra Vista. These two teams facing off tonight. One down, two on. As Julian steps into the batter's box, watches ball one go by.
That is definitely a close pitch there to start off the inning.
And that one will go high, 2-0. So the third pitcher for this Sierra Vista team here over the course of this game. And that's called strike on the outside part of the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. Great job by home plate umpire and district head Robin Murray. Oh boy, got a piece of that fastball coming in hot. And that gets fouled out of play. Evens the count, 2-2. As Brian works his way back into this hitter. And that goes outside. They'll send the runner ahead. Mateo gets to second. And the count runs full to Julian.
Yeah, this is definitely a trending topic, but it is very common to struggle with finding the strike zone at younger ages. So it's definitely a very common occurrence in these leagues and these ages specifically.
Well, Brian finds the strike zone there, but it's fouled off by Julian. He's hanging in there. Still a full count. Runners now on second and third. From the stretch, the pitch. Gets a piece of it. That'll go to center field. Caught. And the runner will tag up. Arturo tags from third. And Mateo slides into third. It is 7-0 Douglas. But 2 outs. A great job by the center fielder making the catch and throwing it in. Hitting the cutoff man is exactly what he needed to do, right, Gunnar?
Yes, of course. The number one goal as a center fielder is get it in as fast as you can, no matter where it is.
Mateo Villalobos now at the plate. Watches ball 1 go inside. So a sacrifice fly brings in the runner, tagging from third. And that is a hot shot down the first base line. That'll be extra bases, and we'll go all the way to the fence. Another run will score for Douglas, as Mateo will slide into third base, safe with a triple. An RBI triple for Mateo Villalobos. He pounds his chest as the rest of his team in the dugout celebrates. Another run coming across the plate. It's 8-0 Douglas here in the top of the third. Ruby Hurtado, who took a walk in the first inning.
Looks to be a 2-out rally for Douglas, really building some momentum.
And we'll see if Ruby can capitalize on that and keep it going as she watches ball 2 go outside. The lone female on either of these teams in this 10U Little League All-Star. It's great to see female representation in the All-Star game for the All-Star team here in Douglas. Swings and a miss. 1-1. No, it's 2-1, excuse me. Oh, wow. Good pitch. Bryant finding the zone, up high. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Swing and a miss, and that will retire the side. Douglas will strand 1, but not before 2 more come across the plates. We finish 2.5. We'll see how the Sierra Vista Bats answer in the bottom of the 3rd as they're down 8-0. Thank you so much to TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance that you deserve. Thank you to Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC of Sierra Vista, pioneering that visionary approach of customer-centric service. Find them online at prestigesierravista.com. Thank you to our good friends at Vista Pros Heating and Cooling. Got to stay cool all summer long. These days are hot, and they are long, hot days. And you need to make sure that your AC is up to the test. And that can only happen from our good friends at Vista Pros Heating and Cooling, local, reliable, professional. Thank you to the Doggo Lotto, the world's #1 shelter dog game show. It is every Monday, 6 p.m. Arizona time. Not only has there been thousands and thousands of dollars in cash and prizes given away over the course of the year that Doggo Lotto has been in existence, it is more than that. It is about getting dogs adopted and helping these shelter dogs find their forever homes. And Doggo Lotto has helped, I want to say, a dozen dogs. It's basically 1 dog a month from the shelter directly from Doggo Lotto that has appeared on Doggo Lotto being adopted. And of course, many, many more from people watching the show and seeing the dogs, coming and meeting them and getting to know the dogs that they want to find forever homes for. And we hope that you'll tune in to the Doggo Lotto this Monday, 6 p.m. Arizona time. Congratulations to Linda, who ended up winning this past week. $400 in cash and prizes. Thank you to Sonic on East Fry Boulevard in Sierra Vista. Don't forget this Wednesday is Wacky Pack Wednesday, where kids' meals are $2.49. Thursday is 99-cent corn dogs. Yum. Sonic on East Fry Boulevard. Thank you to Duran Plumbing, serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County for residential and commercial plumbing projects for over 10 years, but with a lifetime of experience in the industry, proud supporters of our local sports. Number 5, Kason Anders will come to the plate for Sierra Vista on that southpaw side, the left-handed side of the batter's box. The leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 3rd, Sierra Vista down 8-0. Using some soccer terminology as we prepare for our World Cup watch party that Cool FM is putting on this coming Wednesday. It will be a rather... it's going to be a big deal, and the whole community is invited to a World Cup watch party at AZ Prep Academy coming up this Wednesday. Stay tuned to Cool FM Live for more information about it. We want all the soccer teams to be a part of it, and that is a base hit into center field. A leadoff single by Kason. So that will bring up Landon.
That is exactly what a leadoff is looking for right there. Just really put a ball in play and do whatever you can to get to first base.
And he popped it right into center field. A 1-hopper into center. 1 on for Sierra Vista. And that puts the ball in play. Double play, yes! The ball hit to the shortstop. And there was no stopping Arvin from stepping on the bag and tossing it over to first. The defense of Douglas coming through. Dion Egbert at the plate for the Sierra Vista team as the bases are now empty with 2 down. Breaking pitch paints the outside part of the plate. That's what Arturo has been throwing on his 35th pitch in this game. Been throwing very effective breaking pitches. And that one just misses outside, evens the count, 1-1. And Dion is the bottom of the order. Oh, breaking pitch went in high. 2-1. Good eye by Dion. That one goes inside, just misses hitting him. There have been 3 Douglas batters hit by a pitch in this inning. Or hit in this game, excuse me.
2 of them were on the
I
helmet.
apologize. It's you know, it's 10:30 at night, so.
Yeah, and 2 of those batters were hit on the helmet.
Fastball goes high. And Dion will take that 2-out walk to first base. But the important part about taking that walk is that the top of the order is now up as Case Molesworth steps into the batter's box for his second at-bat in this game. Arturo with the windup and the pitch. Case out in front of that breaking pole. Fastball sails high, evens the count, 1-1. 2 down, 1 on. It is the bottom of the third. Just everything ended up quieting down here once that game on Stonefield 1 wrapped up.
Starting to hear the crickets.
Just about. The time is called by the catcher now with a 1-1 count. He'll walk out and talk to Arturo. The infield will come in. So Dion will race over from first and see his head coach, have a chat, along with Case, the batter.
We have a position open for a music person. I guess that's called a DJ. Anybody open for it?
A music person is what they said. I don't know if you can hear the public address announcer here at Stonefield 2 making the announcement. They're looking for a music person, AKA a DJ. If only there was someone with 27.5 years of experience in the radio broadcast industry who is perhaps available. Oh, I'm sorry, he's not. He's calling this game right now.
Man, if only.
The 1-1 pitch coming to Case. That'll go outside. So all that talk on the mound results in a ball. 2-1. Great turnout by the Douglas fans, by the way. Swing and a miss. Boy, that fastball came in hot. And again, when you're waiting on that breaking pitch, you got to be able to see the fastball coming in. Get that bat ready. But you got to think, is it a breaking pitch that's coming, Gunner?
I would guess, yeah. And there it is.
That's what it is. A short grounder to third. Picked up, rifled over to first. Not in time. Case runs out the infield single. So 2 on with 2 out. As Austin comes up to the plate, he hit a ground rule double in his first at-bat in the first inning. If he hits a ground rule double now, it could score 1. If it doesn't go under the fence, it could score 2. Austin watches the pitch go high, 1-0. The 45th pitch. Oh, I'm sorry, Gunner, for cutting you off. The 45th pitch by Arturo. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone noticed, but he moved up in the plate, or he moved up in the box, meaning he's expecting the curveball, but he wants to catch it early before it can start dropping.
And instead, the breaking pitch goes low and outside. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Austin, a very skilled player, even at a young age. Bright future ahead for that young student athlete. Breeze picking up again, blowing out toward left field. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Now the Sierra Vista head coach having a chat with Robin Murray, the home plate umpire. And they will both return to their respective positions as Austin awaits the 1-ball, 2-strike count. And just like Gunnar said, now he moved it even further. Now he's took a step back. That left foot was almost on the chalk.
Seems like it.
Pops it up in the air. Shortstop goes out, makes the catch, retires the side. Sierra Vista will strand 2. The score stays 8-0 Douglas. We head to the 4th inning in a game powered by SSVEC and brought to you by the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. If you're looking to buy or sell your home or land, make your first call to the Sherry Ethel team. Sherry's number's in the post description. Thank you to Eagle Plumbing, providing expert service in Cochise County for over 50 years. Family owned and trusted for everything from leaks to major repairs. If you want to flush like an eagle, you need the Bausinger family and Eagle Plumbing. One call away. Proud supporters of our local sports. If you and your family are looking for the best medical care, by all means, make sure you see Copper Queen Community Hospital with locations in Bisbee and in Douglas. For all of you watching in Douglas tonight, thank you so much for tuning in. You guys know Copper Queen Community Hospital down there and all the great things and programs and services that they provide for the community via their amazing health care. And they also have a location out in the Hereford, Palominas area. You can make sure your family stays healthy all year round with Copper Queen Community Hospital. Thank you to the Trejo family and team at Grasshopper Landscaping. If you're looking for the #1 landscaper in Sierra Vista for over a decade, that is Grasshopper Landscaping. And in addition to that, they have pool service as well. So for all of your pool maintenance, you need to call Grasshopper. Summertime is swimming time, and Gunnar likes to take the laps out in the pool and stay in shape. And, you know, you always stay in shape, buddy. You do a great job of that as you prepare for all the sports coming up in your future. We'll do all that. Good to see you, buddy.
Matter of fact, I was actually in the pool earlier today, now that you say that.
And the advantages of that, you need to have a good, clean pool, and Grasshopper Landscaping also takes care of pool maintenance. The tree doctor is also the pool doctor. Be a part of what Grasshopper Landscaping is doing in our community. Thank you so much to La Sierra Grill Steakhouse out in Hereford. John, I still need to get there. You and I need to go to lunch there sometime. Have you been there, John?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's so good.
All right, so John's saying it's good. We got to go. It'll be my treat. We'll go out there for one of their lunch specials, Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 3.
In 2 weeks. I'm in.
Nobody asked you when your birthday was, John. Stop trying to take all the glory. Stop trying to hog all my time while I'm talking. I'm just kidding. We love John. LaSierraGrillSteakhouse.net is the website to check out. I might check that out right now. Here, let me tap that and see where this takes me. I'll show you I'll describe what it looks like. Oh, okay. So right now it pops up with a screen saying check out our new specials. You can look at those, and great looking appetizer. It looks like some sort of chili relleno on their homepage. They've got the bar menu, the food menu. Oh, they also have catering. And of course, you can contact them for your next meal. Make it a special one out there. I'm going to make it a special one, I think, at La Sierra Grill Steakhouse, where flavor lives. The first pitch here in the top of the 4th inning ends up being a ball off the arm of Bryant, as he is throwing to number 10, Jesus Dominguez. Jesus, the center fielder, has done a great job out there in the outfield tonight. No balls gotten past the outfielders for Douglas. And that pitch just a bit inside. I'm looking at more of the meals here on the food menu of La Sierra Grill Steakhouse. So just like I'm doing right now, you can just tap it in the post description. It'll take you right to their website. That pitch goes wild outside, 3-1. Hitter's pitch coming. What did you have there, John? Did you have their steak, or did you have a burger? Looks like they got a chili relleno burger that looks awesome, but a steak burrito, you can't go wrong with that either. It's 10:30 at night and I'm talking about food. Now I'm going to make myself hungry and I'm not going to be able to go to bed. So the walk puts the leadoff hitter aboard for Douglas. Gunnar, if you can remind me, we're in the 4th inning. It's 8-0. Douglas has the lead. what is the mercy rules for the 10U?
So, like we learned 2 days ago, bunt down the first baseman line.
Oh, did he come off the bag? He did!
Wow.
They're going to say the first baseman came off the bag, and that is one of the disadvantages of having the umpire behind second base trying to make that call. Robin Murray looked down, and they're going to dispute the call. So the Sierra Vista head coach will go out and have a chat with the second base, well, with the umpire who stands behind second base, just to say, hey, I didn't see him come off the bag, and they're going to have to ask Robin what he saw from home plate, but that bunt was laid down perfectly, Gunner, as I was interrupting both of us.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to talk over a bunt like that, for sure.
That was laid down perfectly.
Yes, of course.
Picture perfect bunt. Let's talk about those rules, the mercy rule, because now, technically, the 10th run for Douglas is aboard, standing on first base.
So the rule is 3 after or 15 after 3, which means 15 runs after 3 innings, and the game is over. I think it's 10 after 4, which means 10 runs after 4 innings. If they have 0 runs, the game's over.
So
and that's
yeah, let's go down that thread. Let's follow that rabbit trail. A 10-run lead after 4. Douglas has no outs. They have 2 on. They lead 8-0. So in theory, should Douglas get these 2 runners to come across home plate, it will be 10-0. So that means Sierra Vista's back will be up against the wall in a 10-0 game. They will be able to bat in the bottom of the 4th. And now Robin's coming over to have a talk with the Sierra Vista coach and just to try to calm them down. Look, tensions are high here. It's late at night. It's past the bottom of the. My iWatch died. That's how late it is. My iWatch is dead.
But yeah, there's a very big possibility that this could go into run rule, and the game will be over for Sierra Vista, and they will go into the losers bracket. But let's not think too far ahead.
No,
There's
we
still
got to
plenty
get
of
one inning at a
baseball to play.
time.
Exactly.
One batter at a time, and the batter currently in the batter's box is number 5, William, the bottom of the order for this Douglas team. As the ball gets past the catcher, both runners will advance. So that 9th and 10th potential run for Douglas stands on 3rd and 2nd respectively, with the top of the order in the on-deck circle and no outs. But a called strike. Great throw by Brian.
2 runners in scoring position. This could be the spark that Douglas needs to, send into run rule.
That'll go low and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike to William Leafstone, the bottom of the order for this Douglas team, the future Bulldogs. Good pitch. Evens the count, 2-2 with 2 on, no outs. Top of the 4th. Swings at the high heat, and that will score 2. Get past the left fielder, go all the way to the fence. William will round to second and head to 3rd and slide in and get gunned down. It was an aggressive call to put him in there and make him go to 3rd, and you like seeing aggression like that. You've already got that 8-0 lead that is now 10-0 on a hot hit down the 3rd baseline. Douglas leads by 10 with 1 down, and the top of the order at the plate in the form of Ian Quijada.
Yeah, honestly, right there, you have everything to gain and nothing to lose, and there's no reason not to send that runner to 3rd.
But great defense by the Sierra Vista team, and that is the 4th Douglas, fourth hit by pitch? Am
Yes,
I right in
that
that,
is
Gunner?
the 4th one tonight. 2 to the helmet. I
One to
believe,
the hamstring.
Yeah, 1 to the hamstring and now 1 to the back. Man, taking a beating out there.
A tough night on the mound for this Sierra Vista team. All of their pitchers, as time is called for the third baseman for Sierra Vista to tie his shoe. Adriel gets that left shoe tied. Everybody checking their shoelaces now.
Check your hat. Check your belt. Check your mask.
Justin's a pretty cool lady. That's the same lady that gave us the waters and the candy, and she's a.
Now, when you bring it back,
nice
what snacks do you have a choice of?
There's these Sour Punch strips. There's green, blue, red. There used to be Smarties, but I ate all of them.
You ate all of them, so there's no more. Like in the world, you ate them all.
Oh,
There's
I
no more
wish.
Smarties that
I
anyone
wish.
can ever find.
I wish, but sadly not. Maybe maybe that'll be a goal of mine.
And that is rifled into center field. A great job by the center fielder to cut that off, but making it into a double. So runners on second and third. And now the runner will head home. What a heads-up play by the base runner, Ian, to be able to wait. They didn't throw the ball into the pitcher. And Douglas took advantage. It's an 11-0 lead. And Arvin is pumped.
Yeah, it looks like
A mental breakdown, right?
yeah, it looks like it's just a late night for Sierra Vista and a pretty nice night for Douglas.
The Douglas bats coming to life here in the top of the fourth. That one bounces off a home plate. The shortstop looking for a play was coming in to try to throw home. And the ball ended up hitting out of the glove. It's 12-0 Douglas with 1 down, 1 on in the top of the fourth. So Gael is aboard, Emilio at the plate. That pitch goes low, ball 1. 29th pitch by Brian. Again, when a team puts up 12 on you, your pitchers are going to be throwing a lot of balls and strikes.
Yeah, it gets hard mentally to just stick with it.
Ball gets past the catcher on the wild pitch. So Gael stands on second now. Hey, let's get some love in the live chat for John Berger, producing this game, getting you the 2 different looks here, experimenting.
Ow.
5th hit by pitch, and immediately Brian runs over to Emilio just to give him a fist bump and tell him, hey, I'm so sorry. Obviously, they didn't mean to do that. And that might be the end of Brian's night on the mound with 1 down and 32 pitches in this winner's bracket matchup between Sierra Vista and Douglas. They do hand the ball off to a new pitcher. So as they're getting their warm-up throws in, we'll thank a few more of our sponsors. Thank you to Allo Fiber, your new home team internet TV phone provider at allofiber.com. Become a fiber fan today, now available in Sierra Vista. Sierra Toyota on the Feel-Good block on Fry Boulevard, locally owned, community driven. Right now, they want you to drive your car, truck, or SUV over to Sierra Toyota because they are ready to buy your car, truck, or SUV. You can get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. No vehicle will be turned away at Sierra Toyota. So Mateo Pena will be on the mound for Sierra Vista. Thank you to Vinny's Pizza of Sierra Vista. They're closed up for the day today, but stop by tomorrow. They're open on Sundays, right? I believe they're open on Sundays. Stop by and see Vinny's Pizza. Grab the best pizza, wings, and sandwiches. Nearly 50 years, a legacy business here in the greater Sierra Vista area on Frontage Road in Sierra Vista. Proud to support our live stream sports coverage. Thank you to SSVEC, powering everything that we do when it comes to sports here in Cochise County on Cool FM Live. Thank you to Seniors Helping Seniors, Cameron and his team. at Southern Arizona, SHS.com. Desert RV in Huachuca City at desertrvcenter.com. BEREAN Academy of Sierra Vista. I just did a couple of interviews with the principal and vice principal. Those will be posted here in the very near future. You can learn more about what they did. Now, John and I went there to promote their summer program. John, I forgot to tell you, this was really exciting about BEREAN Academy. They had a record-breaking turnout for their summer program during the month of June, and they do credit the interview that we did with Principal Durer about being able to promote it there. And
you promoted it over and over on top of.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that. I just remember going and talking to her. But yeah, I guess I did bring it up like once or twice about the summer program. But I mean, she kind of sells it herself. And once you go visit BEREAN Academy in Sierra Vista, you can see the amazing steps that they're taking. They're excited about this new school year and having a record-breaking summer program with some of those students were not BEREAN students. They are now. They got some more students to their student body there at BEREAN Academy. So thank you to BEREAN Academy for being one of our sports sponsors and Doggo Lotto sponsors. That's called strike to Arturo. Time is called. I don't know exactly what happened there, but
I think a kid needs to go to the bathroom. Because when you need to go to the bathroom and...
That is a ball that's going to drop into right field. They will wave around another runner. Gael will score, and Emilio gets to third on the RBI double by Arturo.
Seems every time I talk, there's a hit, which is not a bad thing.
Yeah, you're the Douglas good luck charm. They want you to keep your mouth open this entire game, Gunner. Still with one out. It's 13-0 Douglas.
Yeah, so what I was saying is in this league, coaches cannot leave the dugout without letting the umpire know. Same thing with the kids, just so everyone's accounted for and the game keeps moving so we don't have, delays like we did today. And that's why he was calling time, because for a kid to go to the bathroom, he needs someone to go with them just to make sure that they're keeping it moving. And the same thing with coaches. And matter of fact, if a coach leaves without telling an umpire, he can be, I wouldn't say.
Emilio races home, slides in safe. 14-0 Douglas.
I wouldn't say that the coach is ejected, but they cannot return to the dugout. So, very interesting.
Well, whether that player or coach is going number 1 or number 2, there's a runner on third, in a 14-0 game.
Yikes.
Coming up to the quarter to the top of the hour. The moon moving across the sky above us as this evening has rolled along. Mateo Mendez at the plate, and he drives it into right center field, drops in, and it will go all the way to the wall. The one run will score from third, and Mateo stands up with a double. It's 15-0 Douglas here in the top of the fourth. But the inning needs to be complete, correct? You need to go through the full bottom part of the inning. Is that right, Gunner?
This is correct. So this inning could go on for eternity.
Oh, I hope it does.
I believe in Sierra Vista.
I don't need, who needs sleep, John? Cody doesn't need sleep. He's back in he already fell asleep back there. And that ball will get past the catcher. Advancing Mateo to third. So 1 out, runner on third. Douglas bats came alive right off the bat in the top of the first, and now they keep adding more and more. They've added 7 runs here in the fourth. And that's another shot into right field. 16-0 Douglas. RBI single for Julian brings up Mateo Villalobos. The Douglas Bats are unmatched, perhaps only matched by their counterparts. The Douglas Majors, the 10 to 12 age group, will be facing Bisbee in the All-Star Little League Baseball District 8 Championship game on Monday at 7:30 p.m. I'm sure we'll have that broadcast here for you live on Cool FM Live. This broadcast is emanating from our YouTube channel. Hey, if you're not following Cool FM Live on YouTube, please go over to your YouTube platform. Follow us there. Over 2,600 YouTube followers, nearly 60,000 Facebook followers. All because of what Todd Ryan created just a mere handful of years ago. It's actually more than that now. But it created this space for a community to come together. It's called Cool FM. Great pitch by Pena. 2 balls, 1 strike to number 23. Mateo Villalobos with runner on first. That goes high, 3-1. Tough day at the office for the Sierra Vista team, down 16-0 here in the top of the 4th. But no fans leaving. They're all sticking around. They root for the home team. Big swing and a miss by Mateo. That'll run the count full. It's exactly what Mateo Pena needs on the mound. It's Mateo versus Mateo.
Which Mateo will come out on top? I believe it will be Mateo.
It'll be Mateo for sure. It'll be Villalobos who will march down to first on that full count pitch. So runners on first and second with 1 out. And Ruby, the lone female for either team, an all-star in her own right, steps into the batter's box. Swing and a miss at that high fastball. She wanted to crank that one. She wanted to send that one past the outfielders who are playing, giving her the respect she deserves. As she gets a piece of it, not able to be backhanded by the shortstop. They will send Julian around. He will score. 17-0 Douglas. Ruby turns a single into a double. She stands on second. Mateo Villalobos on third. The Douglas Bats are not going quietly into this night. Thank you so much to Cody back in the studio, bringing you all the replays and making sure the graphics are up, showing you all the things, the scores, the sponsors. Jesus Dominguez with 2 in scoring position. Called strike. Great pitch by Mateo Pena. And that is the 18th pitch for Pena. In a 17-0 game. Good movement on that pitch. Up high, swing and a miss. Pena ahead in the count 1-2. Infield playing in to try to get that throw home, should there be a ground ball to the infield. A great eye, evens the count 2-2. Popped up in the air. The runners head back to their respective bases, and Mateo Villalobos will tag from third and will score. Are they going to send Ruby home? No, they won't. On the overthrow, 18-0. Douglas. But 2 down now, right? Home plate umpire Robin Murray having a chat with the third base coach for the Douglas team.
Seems he called obstruction on the base path. I'm not sure who is on. It also seems that the catcher Camden is down, possibly injured.
So he tried to get that, wrangle in that throw from the outfield, and so maybe got the wind knocked out of him, or just taking a breather, which is always a good idea. But it has been a very difficult day at the office for this Sierra Vista team. This game starting an hour and 15 minutes later than initially planned. And I think that's starting to catch up to all of the players now. And this is unfortunately the point where injuries can happen when you get tired and these games get late. And that has been the theme of every single Little League Championship, All-Star Championship game. These games go into the very late hours of the evening. So 2 down. Runner on third. Jeremiah Ortiz. If he gets on base and William comes to the plate, Douglas will have batted around here in the top of the 4th. And there are 12 batters coming through, not just the 9, but the 3 extra hitters that this Douglas team has, showing their dominance here tonight. Swing and a miss, great swing, great pitch. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Number 1-1, Ruby on third. And that pitch will get away from the catcher. Ruby will slide in. An awkward slide, but it's 19-0 Douglas. Base is clear. And Ruby hustled on her base hit to stretch a single into a double. And now she is the 19th run coming across the plate for this Douglas team tonight. Jeremiah with a 2-1 count in the batter's box. That goes outside, 3-1. Hitter's pitch coming to Ortiz at the plate. Boy, you got to leave some love in the live chat. If you're watching us from Douglas or one of the Douglas fans here that are tuning in and seeing this, please leave some love in the live chat. Your players have played a near back-to-back near perfect games. I mean, this game was nowhere near a perfect game because they allowed some base runners.
Yes.
But for offense and defense, they have been able to play just a textbook excellence of execution. Right, Gunnar?
Yeah, I definitely agree. It's just been great plays all around. Like, I'm not really seeing any holes in Douglas's offense or in their defense.
Yeah,
they
where's
just
the
have
weakness?
great players. Yeah.
You push where there's mush, and there's no mush on this team. As the wild pitch will advance Jeremiah, and because William is at the plate, Douglas has batted around here in the top of the 4th, hence the score that you are seeing on your screen. Strike called. And Douglas's patience at the plate as well. Up and down the batting order, they have really worked these pitchers. And right when I say that, again, you got to remember, we're looking at 11 p.m. here in Arizona right now, coming up on the 11 o'clock hour. But, I mean, the discipline at the plate, not swinging at pitches that are out of the zone, and then there's back-to-back swings out of the zone, and that is strike 3. So Douglas will leave 1 on, but they get 11 across the plate in the top of the 4th. And the question is, this game will continue. We will get through the bottom of the 4th, I assume. It's like Douglas is kind of lining up. They're not even coming out on the field yet. They're going to wait and see what Sierra Vista wants to do. Do they want to just call the game right now? Nope, they don't. Douglas comes out to the field, and they will play through with Mambo number 5. A very sexist song being played for 8, 9, and 10-year-olds on the field, John.
Even listening to it.
Well, their parents are jamming to it. I know that much. And probably their grandparents too, actually. I think their grandparents are probably old enough to remember this song from when they were in high school. Because I'm that age, you know, where this was it. Was this in the late 90s? Mambo number 5, I believe, was 1999 or so. So it could be their parents. Now, either way, it's the DJ's doing a good job now, playing some hits from the 90s, as Douglas will come out to finish off this game.
Yeah.
And yes, this is the new pitcher. Who are we looking at? Number 34. That is Arvin. So Arvin, the shortstop,
We had an ending pitch count for our
will
score
move
at
to
48.
the mound.
Inning pitch count 48. Now
Wow.
on the mound,
Okay,
we're
so
gonna number
that's, what was
34,
that? 48 plus
Arvin
38 plus another 40. I mean, you're looking at over 100 pitches from the Sierra Vista pitching staff tonight. Luckily for them, as Gunnar brought up earlier, the next game won't be until Tuesday, which means all of them will have the 2-day mandatory rest, no matter what their pitch count was, no matter how high it got or how many throws that they had. They will have the rest that they need in order to be eligible to pitch in the losers bracket game on Tuesday. But
Yeah.
on Monday, don't forget, Bisbee versus Douglas, All-Star Little League Baseball District 8 Championship game for the majors. The 10 to 12-year-olds will be going for the championship. Remember, this game emanating from our YouTube channel, over 2,600 subscribers there. Hey, it's free to subscribe on YouTube. If you didn't know that, you can go do that and make sure that you're a part of the Cool FM movement on YouTube. Thanks so much to all of our sponsors. We'll go over them one more time at the end of the game before we wrap up the broadcast. Leading off the bottom of the 4th for Sierra Vista, Mateo Pena, the 4th pitcher for the Sierra Vista team tonight. A tough day at the office on the mound if you're a team in blue. Swing and a miss. Wow, that was a fastball. And Gunnar, what are the challenges for the Sierra Vista batters? They've gone up against a pitcher for 3 innings that majored in the breaking pitch, in the curveball, and now you're facing a batter that has a lot of heat as the night is getting later, and you're already seeing an 0-2 count on these swings. I think it speaks for itself.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier in the game, speed changes matter just as much as the movement on the ball. You know, speed changes can affect a lot of things, but it really just affects the batter's timing, which is the main thing that causes them to hit the ball, you know, in the first place. Like, if I'm completely off time, I'm not going to be able to hit the ball. But that's really the main part of baseball is your timing, and if the pitchers change it the speed every single pitch, you're not going to be able to get a good timing. It's just going to be hard to make contact.
And there was no contact made by Mateo Pena. 3 swings, 1 out. There is the 4th straight strike. Thrown by Arvin Hurtado, the relief pitcher for this Douglas team. The first ball that he's thrown, so evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down. Douglas 2 outs away from advancing to the next round.
Yeah, definitely a hard loss for Sierra Vista and setting them into the losers bracket.
Gets a piece of it, gets fouled off, goes to the first base side,
Oh.
just missing that truck.
Bring it back, get a snack.
Man, watching a ball travel towards cars is definitely a little nerve-wracking, you know. It kind of slows down time, I would say. Especially when it's your car.
Luckily, I did not park anywhere near here.
Oh, yeah. If I ever came to a baseball field, I'd never park anywhere near these foul
Yeah, you
ball
know.
zones.
You've grown up around here. You know the best places to
Yeah.
park. Swing and a miss.
Count.
Douglas 1 out away from finishing off this dominant win tonight. Back-to-back dominant wins by this Douglas 10U team.
Yeah, definitely a hard loss for Sierra Vista tonight.
Not if Adriel has anything to say about it. Gets a piece of it. 0-1. It is 11 p.m. This game, an hour and 45 minutes old. Adriel steps out of the plate, steps back in. 0-1 count. Marvin's next pitch, out of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Barely missing the strike zone, I'd say.
Yeah, the home plate umpire has a better view than we do.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And that is a called strike. So Sierra Vista down to their final strike here tonight. 1 week away from the 4th of July.
America's birthday.
250. Swing and a miss. Douglas's dominance will move them through the next round of the winner's bracket as Sierra Vista falls 19-0. A fantastic display on offense and defense by Douglas. And that is where this game will wind up. Thank you to all of our sponsors, Vinny's Pizza, Sierra Toyota, Aloe Fiber, La Sierra Grill Steakhouse in Hereford, Grasshopper Landscaping, Copper Queen Community Hospital, Eagle Plumbing, the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, Duran Plumbing, Sonic on East Fry Boulevard in Sierra Vista, the Doggo Lotto every Monday, 6 p.m. Arizona time, Vista Pros Heating and Cooling, local, reliable, professional, Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC, TWN Communications, American Southwest Credit Union with locations in Sierra Vista and Douglas, the MORSE Automotive Group, all of Cochise County backed by Morse. Thank you, Stan Greer Millworks. Thank you, BEREAN Academy, Desert RV in Huachuca City, Seniors Helping Seniors, and a game powered by SSVEC. Thank you to the Code Breaker, Cody Ethel back in the studio, John Berger behind the camera and operating the 2 different angles for you tonight. Gunnar Voss, my main man, my side, my guy here on the side being able to do all that great commentating. We appreciate you, Gunnar. Thanks for joining us tonight and for all your work over the course of these games. Look forward to working with you again, young man. And I am Jeff Davenport. I'm the voice of Arizona, wishing you a wonderful rest of your evening. Enjoy your Sunday tomorrow, and we are just 1 week away from the 250th birthday of the United States of America. What a great day it's been today. Looking forward to the 4th of July. The countdown is on, and the countdown continues for these 2 teams. Again, Sierra Vista stays in. They'll just go down to the loser bracket. Douglas continues on their dominance, finishing with a 19-0 score. Signing off from Stonefield 2 and Sierra Vista, it's Jeff Davenport. We'll check in with you again later on.